What's up, guys? Scotty2 Hockey here. Let's talk Habs, and the Montreal Canadiens defeat the Boston Bruins 5-4 in Game 15 of the regular season in a game that, in my opinion, they deserve to win. A couple different lineup changes tonight. Ben Sherratt was paired with Shea Weber, and boy, they played really well. They completely shut Boston down in the first period, and overall, they put up points. They had a great defensive performance. I love that line together. The shots were 31-25 for Montreal. Montreal had 27 block shots. Boston had 11 block shots. Montreal had 31 hits. Boston had 36 hits. The Canadiens had a 40% face-off percentage, and the Bruins had a 60% face-off percentage. Montreal had 9 takeaways. Boston had 9 takeaways. Montreal had 24 turnovers. Boston had 19 turnovers. And Montreal, unfortunately, last night, hasn't been looking good the past few games. The power play hasn't. They went 0 for 2 last night on their power play, and Boston went 1 for 2. And good thing the Habs didn't take a lot of penalties because Boston's top line and their power play are horrifying. They have over 70 points between their 3 top players, and their power play is clicking at an unbelievable rate. The very first goal of the game comes from the goal scoring machine in Montreal. I'm kidding, of course. 1:13 into the first period. Victor Mete, assisted by Yoel Armia and Jeff Petrie. Petrie puts a shot on net in close. It bounces off Armia's skate, comes out to Mete. Mete makes no mistakes, lets off a nice wrist shot, beats Tuukka Rask, who coming into this game was red hot. Goals against under 2. 14:55 into the first. David Pastrnak scores assisted from Corey Krug and Patrice Bergeron, a power play goal for Boston. And I'm not surprised Pasta scored in this game. He's been on fire. League leader in goals. 16:45 into the first period, Thomas Tatar scores assisted from Brendan Gallagher and Ben Sherratt. Gallagher gets a nice pass up to Tatar. Tatar gets behind Chara, comes up and beats Tuukka Rask clean with a nice shot. 17-16 into the first period. Boy, was this goal good to see. Paul Byron gets his first of the year, unassisted. He gets the puck off a Boston turnover in their own zone, comes in, shoots it by Rask. Beautiful to see Byron finally get on the board. He's been struggling this year. Second period, 7:17 into the second period. Connor Clifton scores his first NHL goal for the Boston Bruins, unassisted. Nice goal by Clifton. Price was screened, so I'm not going to blame Price on that goal. Overall, Price did have a bad night, though, but he made a few miraculous saves. One really nice where he dove across the crease and got his toe on it. One really nice save. I can't remember exactly who it was on. 18-13 into the second period. Anders Bork scores assisted from Charlie McAvoy. Then 18:55 into the second period, Victor Mete says, "There's no way you're keeping this game, Todd." The goal-scoring machine scores assisted from Lehkonen and Petrie. Then we get into the third period. In the third period, Sean Curley from Boston scores at 3:03, assisted from Wagner. It was tied up at 4. It looked like it was maybe going to go into overtime or Montreal was going to win this game because the way the play was dictating, it looked like Montreal was going to win this game. They were dominating the majority of the play, and they looked like the better team overall, at least in my opinion. But then I believe it was at 5:27 of the it was at 5:27 of the first period. Charlie Coyle scores a goal, but it was disallowed because the goal was offsides. And in 9:06 into the third period, the hero of the game paired up with Shea Weber for the first time this season. Ben Sherratt gets a nice pass from Shea Weber, comes in, shoots a wrist shot, beats Tuukka Rask. I was kind of surprised he beat Tuukka Rask, but it wasn't exactly a laser of a shot. I don't believe Tuukka Rask was screened, but he got it through, and it counted, and the Montreal Canadiens defeat the Boston Bruins 5-4 in Game 15 of the regular season. 1-0 against their Boston Bruins rivals so far this year. Been playing great against the Leafs, been playing great against the Bruins. Overall, I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing from Montreal this year. Like I say, Carey Price, he could have been better in this game, but in this scenario, it wasn't Carey Price bailing out the Habs. It was the Habs bailing out Carey Price. Good to see him put up 5 goals tonight. What can I say? The team looks good. Ryan Poehling played his first game tonight. He didn't have any points, but he didn't look that bad either. He didn't play a ton in the game. At one point, him and Jeff Petrie both went down. Ryan Poehling got a puck in the air. Jeff Petrie somehow twisted his ankle or something happened with his ankle. They both went off at the same time. It was a big scare for Habs fans, especially Petrie. He looked like he was in a lot of pain going to the bench, and we cannot afford to lose that guy. Let's face it, right now he's pretty much our number one defenseman, and we cannot afford to lose that guy. But thankfully, within 5 minutes, both of them were back on the bench, and both of them played well, and the Habs won the game. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And I'm sorry if this one sounds a bit choppy. I've been dealing with the flu now for the past 2 weeks. I'm doing the best I can with it. But don't forget, have a great day. Over and out, and go Habs go. Scotty to hockey, baby. Woo!